He got a good position against Magnus. It was a very, very good game. It was probably an inspired game, you could call it. But is it an obvious proof of cheating? Definitely not. I don't think he cheated in the Sinquefield Cup, but everything else is still up in the air.
Sorry, Alejandro. I just have to interrupt you because the game started and Magnus has logged off. What has happened?
Magnus has resigned.
Magnus has resigned the game against Hans Niemann.
Yes. At least that's what it says in our transmission.
He made one move and resigned.
Yes. It looks that way.
Wow. You look shocked, David.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as we saw Magnus appear on the webcam, I thought, OK, we're in for a game. At least this will help things blow over. Let's focus on the chess again. But what do we say now? This is a bigger statement than the tweet, I think.
Yeah, definitely a big statement. And now, you know, he's proved it with his actions, that he's confirming all the rumours and the allegations. And now he needs to make a statement. I'm going to say, you know, he can't just do this.
Wow.
I mean, it's his own tournament, right?
Yeah,
I mean, he's doing this, and this is kind of incredible, right? It's not like the Sinquefield Cup, a third party making a tournament. It's basically his organization's tournament, and he's resigning in protest on move one. Either he knows something that we don't, and this really needs to come to light, or this is incredibly disrespectful.
Yeah. Wow, this is simply huge. Magnus Carlsen has resigned against Hans Niemann. Hans Niemann winning this game, playing only one move. Magnus Carlsen. So does that mean, is this Magnus Carlsen, Alejandro, confirming that he thinks Hans Niemann is cheating against him?
I don't think that this confirms that Hans is cheating against him or
no, but
in general.
that Magnus thinks.
But it's a clear indication that Magnus thinks that something is wrong with Hans. Whether it's cheating, whether it's something else that happened, there are other possibilities. There's a lot of, this word cheat gets used a lot, but there's a lot of other things that might have happened. I don't know what it is, but I do know that this is so strong that Magnus needs to come forward and say something.
Mm-hmm. Now, you did the interviews with Hans in St. Louis. It was a difficult time for a 19-year-old. He knew the whole world was talking about him, looking at his games. How do you think Hans Niemann has handled himself in all of this?
I think it's incredibly difficult for anybody to deal with this, but when you're a 19-year-old rising kid, as he mentions himself, with very limited social interactions because he's been living off a suitcase for 2 years, it's almost impossible. I mean, the fact that he could show up and play chess for the remainder of the tournament, to me, was amazing. Of course, he got some bad positions, but even those, he didn't collapse. He just showed up and he saved it. And he's a very fiery guy. He always says what he thinks. And it really has caused this stir in the chess world that, is this guy telling the truth? Is Hans Niemann believable or not? And this is where the jury is out, right? That, like, everybody has their own opinion. So many experts have come out with their computer analysis or, you know, anti-computer analysis to see what's going on. And he's just embroiled in this drama that keeps expanding what looks like to be day by day. Even from the end of the Sinquefield Cup, the internet has not relented at all. They just keep coming up with new explanations, with new ideas, with new theories. And now we have this new drama today. I just can't imagine how he's focusing at all.
Yeah. It is huge drama. Alejandro, we were hoping to talk to you about the game. Instead, we have some new drama. You are calling now for a comment from Magnus Carlsen. Thank you so much for joining us and taking us through what happened in St. Louis. What is your reaction now, David? Magnus Carlsen resigning.
Yeah, I'm struggling to find words still. He has to come out and say something now. I agree with Alejandro. I mean, you can't just leave it on this note. I mean, I don't know if he can continue the tournament if he leaves it on this note. I wish we'd seen a game, that's all.